Pinakahiyang ba ang skin mo sa mga international skincare brands, whether it's Western, Korean, or Japanese skincare? Well, if yes ang sagot mo, then this is the video for you. Yun ang isa-shopping natin today. The best and most accessible international skincare brands na mabibili mo in the Philippines. And yes, physical store to. And no, hindi sila fake. These are 100% authentic and legit. So, let's go! So we're here now in the Skincare Bud M&L physical store in Manila. And can I just say, sobrang full circle moment nito for me. Kasi dati nung nakikita ko yung store na to, parang online shop pa lang siya, available sa mga Shopee, sa Lazada. Pero now, they've grown into an actual full-blown physical store. And sobrang nakaka-proud lang because parang nakikita mo talaga yung support mo sa mga small businesses selling skincare. Nung pandemic era, aminin nyo, dun lang kayo bumibili up until now that they've grown to have an actual physical store. So nakaka-proud, we love supporting small businesses. Yes! But anyway, sobrang ganda ng selection nila here. As in, ang dami nilang mga evidence-based brands na favorite ninyo. They of course have CeraVe, The Ordinary, La Roche-Posay, and also your favorite evidence-based Korean brands. Skin 1004, Anwa, mga Japanese brands like Hada Labo, and even yung mga mas bago pang mga Western brands like yung Rhode. But that's actually mostly makeup, diba? Pero yun nga, ang dami talaga nilang options dito. And I'm so excited to show you guys yung mga favorites ko talaga. So magsha-shopping tayo ng skincare routine for me. So since yung pagsha-shoppingan ko for this video is myself, this is going to be a routine for oily and acne-prone skin, which is also my own skin type. So sa mga humihiyang lang dyan sa international brands with the same skin type as me, maybe you can use this video as a reference. Nasipa ako pa siya. Masisiraan pa tayo ng mga bagay-bagay dito. I'm sorry to the Skincare Bud Manila team. Wow! So ayan, kuha na tayo ng malaking basket and let's start with our routine. Honestly guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit overwhelmed kasi talaga lahat ng mga options na parang di ba maraming mga international brands, and then usually I would help you guys narrow it down. So lahat ng mga products na ni-narrow down ko na maganda, nandito sila lahat. So kailangan ko pang mag-further narrow down to be able to give you the best routine. And so feeling ko for this video, pagbigyan nyo na ako, I feel like I'm going to splurge a little bit. Magba-budget reveal na lang ako dito sa baba, makikita nyo na lang kung magkano ang gagastusin ko. Pero same pa rin tayo, add to cart lang ng add to cart, tapos mamaya filter the cart. But anyway, start na tayo with our oily acne-prone international brand skincare routine. And ako personally, as someone na mahilig mag-wear ng tinted sunscreen or skin tint, I think we should start with an oil-based cleanser kasi magdo-double cleanse tayo, di ba? So maraming mga options dito, but yung top of mind ko is actually over there. Nandito siya sa may section ng mga Korean skincare products. So as you guys can see, nandito si Skin 1004. Ito talaga yung brand na parang sa social media, ang daming nagtatanong sa akin what my thoughts are on this brand. And for the longest time, akala ko itong line pa lang yung available sa kanila. Pero meron na rin pala silang other lines na yung brightening line, itong pink nila na line. I didn't even know that this existed. And then itong tea tree ka, ito yung pinaka-tinatanong ninyo kasi marami sa inyong oily talaga. But anyway, some of the options na oil cleansers na pinipili ko talaga are from Korean brands. So yung top of mind na naiisip ko is this one, itong Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil. I think this is a very safe go-to option. And in fairness, dito 649 pesos lang siya. I would say that's a good price point for an oil cleanser. Total, marami na rin naman sa inyong naku-curious sa Skin 1004. So, ilagay na natin siya. Now, punta tayo doon for one of the oil cleansers or cleansing balms that I'm very, very curious about. Korean skincare brand pa rin siya, but it's over here. Ayan, so naandito tayo sa section ng Dr. Althea. So, itong Dr. Althea is also a Korean brand if I'm not mistaken. Itong Dr. Althea Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm. So, for those who watched my 2025 skincare routine video, you will notice na yung cleansing balm na ginagamit ko is parang nasa ganitong packaging siya. Yung brand nga lang is different. It's House of Her, which I think they also have it here. Pero ito yung una talagang na-curious ako. Kasi maganda talaga yung packaging niya. Like, it's what they call, I think, a grinder cleansing balm. Parang very wrong yung grinder cleansing balm, di ba? Basically, kasi di ba ang problem natin with cleansing oils, with the typical cleansing oil, actually, meron akong isa pang example na ipapakita sa inyo na andito siya. Ayan. So, i-compare natin siya with this one that's very popular, itong Heimish All Clean Balm. So, this one, di ba, kapag inopen mo siya, yan, di ba? Merong spoon. Tapos, isuscoop mo siyang ganon. Tapos, gaganyanin mo. Tapos, magka-cleanse ka. Ito naman kay Dr. Althea. Literal, igaganyan mo lang siya. Tapos meron ng lalabas na cleansing balm. Gaganunin mo na lang siya, ilalagay mo na lang siya sa face mo. And then, yung makeup or yung skin tint mo will melt. Kaya talaga sobrang convenient ng ganitong packaging. I really am a big fan of this. So I feel like ito yung gusto kong kunin na cleansing balm. Though I would say si Heimish na cleansing balm, it still is a very reliable cleansing balm. But personally lang, nagugustuhan ko tong kay Dr. Althea because they have grapeseed oil. Actually, grapeseed oil is one of those plant oils na mas okay siya for oily skin kasi it's rich in what we call linoleic acid, which basically balances yung sebum level of your face. Kasi kapag oily skin ka, medyo kinukulang sa linoleic acid yung skin barrier mo. For this one, feeling ko, ito muna ang ilalagay natin. But anyway, I think okay na to, and now let's move to the next part of my routine, which marami silang options for this one. It's their cleanser. Ang dami ko nang nakikitang magagandang options talaga. But since naandito na yung isang favorite ko from Korean skincare, pag-usapan na natin siya. It's this one from the brand Pyeongkang Yul. It's their Calming Low pH Foaming Cleanser. So sa mga nanonood ng videos ko nung 2021, you guys know that this is an OG favorite of mine. As in, you guys know I really love a good foam pump. Kasi talaga, mas matipid kang magdi-dispense ng product. Unlike other cleansers na kunyari nasa pump or nasa squeeze bottle, we tend to over-dispense. Ito kasi parang 1 or 2 pumps, it's the same amount every time. So perfect na perfect siya, diba? I would say this is still a solid option. Pero kasi recently, medyo dumadami na rin yung options natin for cleansers na yung price point is a bit more competitive. So, tingnan natin yung mga options na yun. I think when we're talking about yung competitive na price ng mga cleansers, mahirap din talagang talunin ito. The classic Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser ni COSRX. Kasi ito talaga magkano ba siya dito? 399. Parang konti lang sobra yung inakyat niya from 2016 or 2017. Ako talaga proud COSRX user since my college days. As in, this one was so reliable. I think nung time na yun, parang 349. And ngayon, 399. So, ang liit lang ng inakyat niya in fairness. And for those who aren't sure, ngayon, meron na rin silang 50 ml na version. Perfect. Of course, naandito ang ating OG. Ito, diba? The Heimish All Clean Green Foam. 429. Okay, so medyo similar pa rin sa price from before. Fairness, very competitive pala talaga tong kay Heimish. This is the product that really started my love for Heimish. Naalala ko, nirekomend to ng isang US dermatologist, si Dr. Gray, kaya talaga nakita ko yung product na to. And it was really, really nice on my oily and acne-prone skin. So, feeling ko kasama siya sa mga options natin. Actually, I just realized, kapag foam pump yung hinahanap natin, meron ding mga magagandang options ang Japanese skincare. So, tingnan lang natin, baka meron silang stock doon sa part na to. Ayan, meron sila. Okay, so this one. So, this is the Hada Labo Hydrating Facial Wash. I think this is from their Gokyujun line. So, Gokyujun yung hydrating kasi na line nila. So, actually, for me, very reliable ang mga Hada Labo cleansers, or at least most of them. Kasi gentle cleansing agents talagang ginagamit nila for this. I think this is also a good option, kaya maglagay na tayo sa basket natin. Sabi nga ni Terry Daisuke, pasok ka na dyan. Ganun. And meron din pala silang panong sale. So for those na may acne-prone skin and gusto nila ng 2-in-1 cleanser and acne treatment, ako lang naisip to ano. I think I'm gonna add this to cart also because for oily acne-prone skin yung routine natin. As you guys know, ang benzoyl peroxide is a gold standard first-line acne treatment. Kaya talaga it's really nice to have it in your routine kung oily acne-prone ka. And it never doesn't work kasi talaga ang benzoyl peroxide, antimicrobial siya. So hindi siya yung parang mga antibiotics na masasanay yung skin mo. So okay na okay siya, especially if you have other acne treatments in your routine. Check pa tayo dun kung meron mga salicylic acid cleansers. Kasi feeling ko yun yung perfect talaga for oily and acne-prone skin. Oh, speaking of acne, another OG recommendation from the brand Pyeongkang Yul again, itong acne facial cleanser nila. If you want like a gentle cleanser, parang Cetaphil type in terms of pagiging gentle, pero parang gel type yung consistency niya more of. This one is a really good option as well. 399 pesos. I think palaban yung presyo. And you might notice guys, parang dun tayo sa mga OGs talaga natin nag-gravitate towards. I'm so happy to say, yung mga nire-recommend ko before, nire-recommend ko pa rin hanggang ngayon, diba? We love consistency. And ako rin kasi personally, yung philosophy ko when it comes to cleansers, I feel like you don't need to spend so much. Like you just need a really good, well-lathering, well kasi oily yung skin ko and I love the feeling of a good lather. Parang gentle na cleanser or facial wash and that's already good. Alright, pero I think yun na yun ayun, so let's now move to the most exciting part for me when it comes to international skincare, yung mga serums and treatments na step. Nako talaga personally, dito pinaka naghahabol ang mga local brands natin. And so ako personally, when I buy international skincare, ang inuuna ko talaga are yung mga serums. Or parang yung pina-prioritize ko talaga. Kasi honestly, in local skincare, makakakita ka na ng parang affordable na gentle cleanser, affordable moisturizer, sometimes even affordable na sunscreen, pero of course, pili yung matatrust mo. Because sunscreen testing is a whole other controversial thing. Pero, in terms talaga of yung mga serums, I feel like our local brands still have a lot to work on. Kaya, pinipili ko talaga yung mga international brands for this one. So, kung acne prone ka, one recommendation that I would say is a go-to for me, since very accessible na siya dito. Nandito siya sa mga Western brands. And one thing you have to take note about Western brands, mas aggressive sila in terms of their actives. Kasi diba yung sa Korean skincare, medyo focus talaga nila is skin barrier repair or parang gentle to your skin barrier. And it's kind of the same also with Japanese skincare. Very maingat sila when it comes to adding actives to their skincare products. Pero sa US talaga, as in bugan talaga sila ng mga actives. Luckily, meron pa ring mga more affordable alternatives with American skincare. So doon pumapasok si The Ordinary, na favorite talaga natin. So actually, ang The Ordinary, meron din silang salicylic acid na serum. Itong salicylic acid 2% solution nila. And as you can see, final stock na to. So I think ito talaga, mabenta talaga sa kanila. So this one has 2% salicylic acid, very straightforward na formulation siya. So I think let's add it. Okay, so may nakita din akong isa pang for acne na product. This one actually rising in popularity pa lang siya. And it's more of a spot treatment. Actually, pag may pumupunta akong friends sa Japan, nagpapasabay ako nito, pero hindi ko alam na meron na pala siya dito. It's the Lion Pear Acne Cream. So itong spot treatment na to is very unique kasi ang gamit nila is, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I pronounced this correctly, ibuprofen piconol. Basta yun yung pronunciation niya. But they put it into a cream. And you would apply this kapag meron kang pimple na galit, na active talaga na acne siya. And what it does is, di ba ang ibuprofen, or kapag bibilin mo siya sa Mercury, ibuprofen, wow, parang pain reliever yung function niya in medicine, di ba? So this one, parang ganun din siya in terms of being an anti-inflammatory. I think derivative nga yung ibuprofen piconol eh. I'm not exactly sure, but it's an anti-acne spot treatment ingredient that's really growing in popularity. And in fairness, dalawa ang sizes nila dito. The smaller size is at 449 pesos. Wow! And then 600 plus lang yung bigger size nila. So, you know what? I think I'll get the smaller size first para more budget tayo for other options. Now, another thing that's very, very interesting about international skincare, nangunguna talaga sila when it comes to retinol. Yes, retinol with an A, hindi retinol. Sa local skincare natin, parang 1 to 2 brands pa lang ang nagre-release. Pero sa Korean skincare, parang 2 years ago pa ata sila nagre-release. Pati yung Western skincare, meron na sila nito eh. But one of the best options that you can get in the Philippines if yung target mo is more on the signs of aging. Kasi syempre ako, oily acne prone ako, but I am 30 or I just turned 30 this year. So, alam mo yun, parang kailangan ko na rin talaga alagaan ang signs of aging ko. But anyway, one of the options that are very popular is this one from Seoul 1988. This is their retinol liposome line. So, as you can see, meron silang serum, meron din silang cream version, and meron din silang eye cream na version. So, I'll be honest with you guys, ito, hindi ko pa siya marirecommend because I haven't tried it, but I am actually going to add this to my basket kasi gusto ko talaga siyang itry. So, for those who are curious kung ano yung advantage of using retinol over retinol, basically, ang retinol kasi, your body needs 2 steps to convert it. So, yung retinol, i-convert pa siya ng katawan mo to retinaldehyde, and then, i-convert pa niya siya to retinoic acid, and only then will you get the benefits sa skin mo. But, with retinol, ang retinol kasi is short for, surprise, retinaldehyde. So, 1-step conversion na lang siya. So, theoretically, you might be able to get faster results with retinol compared to retinol. So, best siya if medyo hindi ka satisfied sa results na nakukuha mo from retinol. So, alam mo, ipasok na rin natin yung serum nila. Feeling ko perfect to. Kunin din natin siya. I think mostly sa serums natin, that's it. Lalo na kung oily acne prone skin, I think we have more than enough already na mga actives. Meron pa tayong nasama for well-aging, di ba? So I think move na tayo to our next step. Okay, so yung next step natin is of course our moisturizer. And marami rin silang magagandang options dito. And what I like about this store is, di ba nga mix of different international brands siya, you will notice kasi when it comes to moisturizers and sunscreens, magkakaiba talaga yung consistencies nila depending on the country. For example, kapag tumingin ka sa Western skincare, mas heavy on the creamy or emollient ingredients siya. Kasi nga, mas prone din talaga sila sa colder weather. Meanwhile, kapag tinignan mo yung mga Asian skincare, mas relate sila in a way sa atin because meron silang mga seasons na medyo hot and humid talaga. Like for example, summer sa Korea or summer sa Japan, it's also hot and humid. So meron silang mga magagandang options talaga din for moisturizers here. And the first one, I can already see it. Na-repackage pala siya. So it's from the brand Purito. It's their Oat-In Calming Gel Cream. So if you watched yung video ko about the best soothing gels for oily acne-prone skin, I recommended this already. And for those na medyo concerned din sa fungal acne, but basically it's yung Malassezia folliculitis. Kung medyo takot kayo na matrigger yon, this one is a moisturizer that claims to be safe for that. So ako talaga, automatic na, hindi ko na siya kailangan pag-isipan masyado, ilalagay ko na to. This one though is 649 pesos. I would say not bad for an international skincare brand. Pero let me show you some other options. This one, classic, as in, ito ni-recommend pa to ni Hiram from before. It's the Ionique Centella Calming Gel Cream. Now, before, hindi ko pa to na-recommend because fragrance hater ako dati talaga. As in, I didn't realize that there was nuance in skincare products na okay lang naman may fragrance as long as you aren't irritated to it. And this one kasi, may iisa lang naman ata siya or dalawang essential oil and at the bottom pa siya of the ingredients list. So definitely, if your skin is oily resilient, it should be fine. And ito kasi, tingnan niyo yung consistency. Gel talaga siya. So, makikita nyo, ang bilis niyang i-spread and presko talaga yung feeling niya. Perfect to kapag hot and humid yung weather. As in, if you want to use it during the daytime under your sunscreen, preskong presko talaga. It doesn't feel sticky. Kasi diba, maraming mga tao, natatakot sila pag gumamit sila ng moisturizer, sobrang bigat yung feeling sa skin. But this one is one of those na medyo lightweight talaga. Watery lang kapag sprinted mo. Para ka lang naglagay ng soothing gel. But, moving on from yung mga OG recos, let's now move to a reco na talagang baliw na baliw ang TikTok. As in, I keep getting comments on my TikTok lives with people asking me about my thoughts on this product. As in, grabe talaga magtanong ang mga tao. It's the Dr. Althea 345 Relief Cream. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Nung tinatanong ako ng mga tao about my thoughts on this product, nung trinay ko siya, sabi ko, parang na-underwhelm ako kasi nga, sobrang overhype niya sa social media. And that's why I don't like to, alam mo yun, buy products na parang sobrang overhype. Kasi parang ang ending, nadidisappoint ako. But then, when I took a step back and parang inassess ko kung okay ba talaga yung product na to or hindi, in general, actually, okay siya. It has some of my favorite ingredients in a moisturizer. Meron siyang niacinamide, also has ceramides, and if I'm not mistaken, for their soothing ingredients, ginamitan din nila to ng beta-glucan. For me, beta-glucan is very, very underrated in skincare. This is an ingredient that you can derive from oats, and it has the soothing and barrier care properties that you want. And actually, ang pinaka nagugustuhan ko about the Dr. Althea 345 cream after testing it out is actually yung consistency niya. In fairness, bagay na bagay siya for hot and humid climates. Like, you can use it as a moisturizer. And very presko lang yung feeling niya sa skin or it spreads very easily. And it's actually, for me, not a cream nga eh. Parang mas soothing gel lotion siya. Very, very presko sa skin. Which is why, feeling ko ma-add naman natin to sa cart. But it is 999 pesos. So, it's for those na merong budget. Kaya nga, gulat na gulat ako eh. Kasi 999 pesos to. Pero, hype na hype ang mga tao. Parang gusto talaga nila bilhin. Diba? 999 pesos tapos ayaw niya magpa-derma. Pasok na yun sa isang consultation. But okay, fine. Kung gusto niyong doctor, si Dr. Althea, fine. Ilagay na natin siya sa basket. So, medyo marami-rami na yung mga moisturizers natin. So, I think that's a sign to move to the next step. And of course, yung next step na yon is our non-negotiable sunscreen. Now, again, ang advantage ng mga international brands when it comes to sunscreen is very rigorous talaga yung sunscreen testing nila. Mahigpit talaga yung regulations nila. Marami kang mga sunscreen testing results that you have to submit para lang makapasok yung sunscreen mo sa market. But I mean, the nuance there is kasi mga developed markets na to, Japan, Korea, US, kaya may ganun silang mahigpit na regulations. But if you have the budget for it, marami talagang mga reliable options. When it comes to yung top option ko talaga for a sunscreen, sa buong store talaga, I can see it already. Punta tayo dun sa loob ng store. It is coming from the brand Isntree. Sinasabi ko talaga sa inyo, itong onion line nila is giving, especially for oily acne-prone skin. Ang favorite ko talagang sunscreen from their Onion Fresh line is itong fluid sun cream nila. Guys, oh my God. I really love the consistency of this, especially on oily skin. Pakita ko lang sa inyo Ayan, damihan natin. From this one, tingnan nyo how well it spreads. Diba, nag-blend siya agad. As in. This is really one of those sunscreens na ang ganda nung finish niya on the skin. Kasi aminin natin, may mga ibang Korean sunscreens talaga na kapag spread mo siya on the skin, parang it's supposed to look dewy, pero kapag oily ka kasi parang, hala, hindi nag-give ang dewy na look. This one talaga, kapag nag-set siya sa skin mo, ayan Parang almost demi-matte na yung finish niya. Hindi shiny at all. As you can see, ayan o. Ganda talaga. This is one of my favorites. Automatic add to basket na to. And 649 pesos lang siya. I actually expected it to be more expensive. Pero ang ganda ng price nila dito sa Skincare Bud. Also, if you are looking for a sunstick, ako kasi personally, medyo tinatamad na ako mag-sunstick ngayon. But if you enjoy using sunsticks, especially kung active lifestyle ka, very, very light din itong Onion Fresh Light Sunstick nila. In fairness sa Korean skincare talaga, they were really able to come up with some of the lightest sunsticks. Pero meron din silang mga nirelease na some of the shiniest sunsticks. Hindi na lang natin pag-uusapan yon, pero ito talaga, tingnan nyo ha. Meron na tong sunscreen, tapos lagyan pa natin. Girly. Perfect talaga. Perfect. As in, if pupunta kayo sa Skincare Bud M&L na store and you are looking for a sunscreen and sunstick, I would say first two talaga. This is my go-to option and I've never been more confident about my choice. Pero nag-stutter ako dun sa choice. Charing. Now, some other options that you might want kung medyo mas may budget ka, punta tayo dito sa may La Roche-Posay. This, I would say, is more of an acquired taste. Acquired taste? Ginakain ba yung skincare? Char. Pero itong Antelios line nila, naglabas kasi sila ng oil control na variant. And in fairness naman talaga dito, this one I like more than the invisible fluid nila. Now, magandang option tong kay La Roche-Posay kasi talaga guys, they are some of the most UVA protecting sunscreens. UVA is usually the factor in sunscreens na hindi natin masyadong nakikita kasi parang mas focus tayo sa SPF. Pero very important din ang UVA rays because they also contribute to the different concerns that we have in our skin like mga dark spots, signs of aging. So if you are really looking for like a high quality na sunscreen in terms of like the protection you're getting, no fail pa rin talaga si La Roche-Posay. I will be honest though, there are some European skincare products na medyo hit or miss. Kasi nag-travel ako sa Portugal, meron akong tinest na iba't ibang mga skincare. Minsan talaga mabigat. Kahit sabihin nilang lightweight yung consistency. Iba yung lightweight sa Europe versus sa America versus Korea and Japan versus Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines. As in, iba talaga. Minsan yung lightweight sa kanila parang nakakadugyot pa rin sa atin. Alam mo yun? Pero this is one of those few sunscreens talaga na kapag blend mo on your skin. Meron siyang parang dry touch finish and the best way I can describe yung dry touch finish is parang kapag nag-set na siya sa skin mo, it doesn't feel like sobrang basa or parang sobrang hydrated niya. It just feels like it's fully set on your skin. And as you can see, maganda talaga yung finish nitong oil control ni La Roche-Posay. Kaya ito, add to cart natin siya. And oh, also I forgot to talk about itong favorite nila. Oh my God, how can I forget? The Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. Ito, actually, a lot of people who are oily skin type really like it. Ako, I would say, standard naman siya. Standard na Korean sunscreen consistency na parang very easy to blend. As you can see, nag-blend na siya agad. But it does have that hydrating feeling. So, I guess this would be more for like oily dehydrated or parang prone to dry patches if you're using acne medications. Very solid option. Marami talaga nakakagusto sa community nito. And for good reason. And in fairness, dalawa na yung mga sizes niya ngayon. So, okay. Feeling ko this is still a good option. So, i-add to cart pa rin natin siya. Okay, so I think punong-puno na yung basket natin as you can see, and I guess it's now time to choose sa mga products na to para makapag-build tayo ng skincare routine for oily, acne-prone skin. So punta tayo dun sa table na part ng store and let's see which ones are my top picks. Okay, so ang maganda sa store na to ni Skincare Bud is meron silang parang table dito na pwede nating ilagay. Para pag nahihirapan kang pumili, pwede ka pang umupo ng ganyan. Diba? Perfect. Ayan, tapos meron pa silang parang cafe doon. As in, ayan o, ang cute. So, pwede kang pumipili ng skincare habang nagko-coffee. Honestly, it's a vibe. It's really a vibe. But anyway, piliin na natin yung skincare routine natin for oily, acne-prone skin. Okay, so let's start with our oil cleanser. Ilan ba ang mga options natin? Dalawa. So, we have the Dr. Althea and the Madagascar Centella. Honestly, price-wise, 100 pesos lang yung difference niya. And actually, very convenient din naman silang dalawa in terms of dispensing the product. It's either you pump it or you grind it. You grind it or you pump it para tayo mag-hip-hop. Char. I feel like itong C Pure Grinding Cleansing Balm yung pipiliin ko. Kasi talaga, I really love the ganong packaging. So, pagbigyan nyo na ako, 100 pesos lang naman. So, that's gonna be our cleansing oil. Next, for our cleanser, actually, madami tayong pinili for our cleanser. Meron tayong Hada Labo, meron din tayong Heimish, Pion Kang Yul, yung mga OG favorites natin. But we also have the Panoxyl na Acne Creamy Wash. Actually, tester pala yung nakuha ko. Wait, ibalik natin. Kuha tayo nung box talaga. Now, if I'm gonna be honest with you, ako personally, pag oily acne prone talaga, kapag prone ka talaga sa acne breakouts, I would really choose something with benzoyl peroxide. Ito kasi 2-in-1 treatment and cleanser na siya. So, I would really choose this as my go-to, especially since gold standard ang benzoyl peroxide talaga. So, lagay na natin siya here. But I still would say kung meron ka ng benzoyl peroxide na leave-on, any of these are really good options still. Probably, I would get itong kay Yun Kang Yul Acne if you want to save a little bit on cleansers. Next naman for moisturizers, oh my god, ang hirap nito. We have the Purito Oat-in Calming Gel Cream. Meron din tayo ng Dr. Althea na 345. But in a way, yung mga sunscreens natin are already 2-in-1 sunscreens and moisturizer. So parang natitempt ako to just, use this. Definitely for sunscreen, I will go with Isntree. But if you were to make me choose between the moisturizers, ako talaga, hindi ako mahilig magpakain sa trends. So I think I really will go with the Purito with this one. Especially since 649 lang siya versus 999. Again, I'm not saying this is a bad option. Solid option pa rin talaga siya. But I feel like this is really, really solid for oily skin. Kaya ito ang pipiliin natin. And last but not the least, we also have yung mga extras na kinuha natin. We have the Sol 1988 Serum with Retinol and also the Lion Pear Acne Cream. Now, this is not to compare one or the other kasi magkakaiba naman yung parang ina-address nila. But since medyo oily acne prone talaga yung goal natin, then I'm going with the Lion Pear Acne Cream for yung mga breakouts that you would get or like the big pimple that you would get here and there. In fairness talaga kay Lion Pear Acne Cream, this will really go well with your other acne medications kung acne prone ka. Nakalimutan ko, meron din pala tayong salicylic acid 2% solution from The Ordinary. But I feel like honestly, for oily acne prone skin, this might be good enough. Alright, so ayan na siya. This is our complete routine full of international skincare brands. Meron tayong US, meron tayong Korea. Actually, most of these is Korea talaga. And then we also have a representative from Japan. A representative! So ayan na siya. Since we now have our options, let's now go to the cashier. Bayaran na natin siya. Alright, so ito na ang ating total bill reveal. As you can see. Grabe! Oh, ayan. It's 4,094 pesos. Pagbigyan nyo na ako, skincare routine ko naman to di ba? But I think that was still with the most affordable products that you can find here in Skincare Bud MNL. And hindi nyo na rin naman kailangan bilhin lahat ng mga products na nirecommend ko. It's just, you can save up for some of the products na gustong-gusto nyo talaga bilhin. If you already have, let's say, a cleanser, a moisturizer, then you can just buy the treatment or the spot treatment. And success! Ayan na siya. So this is our all-international brand skincare routine for oily, acne-prone skin featuring my top picks. And again, if meron kayong mga products na nagustuhan or mga pinakita kong products dito na gusto nyo pang tignan, you can find them all either sa lower left part ng screen sa YouTube Shopping, or you can also find the links to the official and legit stores of Skincare Bud MNL sa description box. Again, meron silang physical store pero meron din silang online store kasi nga dun sila nagsimula, di ba? So of course, that is going strong. And also, meron akong surprise sa inyo because kung ito yung mga pinili kong skincare for this video, meron din akong binili for myself. So actually, akin tong dalawa. Char! Hindi, joke lang. So this one is actually going to a lucky viewer. So again, as usual, meron na naman tayong giveaway. So if you want to stand a chance to get these products, check nyo lang yung description box. Naandun lahat ng giveaway mechanics if you want to join. But anyway guys, that concludes our shopping session sa Skincare Bud MNL. In fairness, dumadami na talaga yung mga skincare stores in Manila. So if you want me to visit any other stores na nagbebenta ng skincare, let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch my other videos na nagsha-shopping ako for skincare for different skin concerns, I'll be putting some suggestions here. But as usual guys, thank you so much for watching this one and I will see you in the next video. Bye!